All right, so this is not 26th of February 2021, but it's actually a day later on Saturday, 27th. But I was supposed to do it on 26th of February 2021. So that's kind of the official date. So I didn't do this memoir the last week because I remember I don't totally remember what happened, but I kind of was really busy and just didn't do it. And I was I was gonna do it a day after Friday, but things come up and I had to do other things, so it just couldn't do it. I think my English kind of level kind of decreased. I don't know why, but so a lot of things happen actually. I went to eat sushi for the first time. It's good. It's good, guys, but it's really expensive, and I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing that you're saying it. So is it I'm rich and it's a cool thing that I can eat sushi, or you're rich, fuck you. A lot of people don't even have food daily while you're eating sushi, which I think is not kind of good way of thinking, because me eating sushi doesn't have to do anything with them. And I ate sushi for the first time. We bought a cat. We didn't buy it. We adopted it from another family. Her name is Nikita, but I call her Cat. Just basically say, hey, Gorbe, hey, Cat. Gorbe is like the version of... is the way that we say cat in Persian. And I'm recording the English version first for the first time. I always have Persian version at first and then English. So we bought a cat. I ate sushi. I got a system. Hell yeah, a PC. So now no obligations. Actually, there wasn't any obligation. Now I'm going to make more videos. And actually, working with it actually gave me kind of stress for the first time, because I was kind of getting along with mobile. It was more easy for me. It was easier for me. And when I got the PC and I had to install Adobe Premiere, I was kind of afraid. I was yo, dude, it takes such a long time to get along with this, to get to know this software. But I guess I'll do it. It's not a big deal. I bought a PC. I went and do an exam. I cannot exactly tell you what exam it is, because it's a kind of surprise. So I don't want to speak it out. And it's a kind of not confidential, but I want to make it a secret till the time comes. And I went to that exam. I was really prepared for that. I think I got a good score. The results were satisfying. The exam, then the PC, we got a cat. I think I said in the previous episodes that I got accepted in driving school. And actually they posted me my driving license. Now I can actually drive a car, but not really, because you cannot really drive by your own till 3 months, and it's just the way it is. These things happened, and every time I'm coming here to record these kind of episodes, the memoir, it's old talk. It's the same old talk that I tell myself, dude, why are you recording these? It doesn't matter to anyone. But actually today I was watching one of the first ever memoirs that I recorded for myself. I didn't upload it on YouTube. And I was watching it, and it was really fascinating for me. So I got motivated and told myself that, yo, maybe when the time goes, it actually becomes more interesting for people. Another thing that I want to talk about is I'm really like deleting people's judgments in my decision making process. So when I'm making a decision, if one factor that I'm like counting on, one factor that I'm making it into my decision making process is people's judgment, I delete it. So when I'm making a decision, like, should I post this video? If it's artistic, if it's cool, if I like it, if the idea is cool, if I really like it to do it, and I think it's a good idea, I will post it, right? I don't make decisions based on people's judgment anymore. And that actually has some details, like what people are we talking about? I'm talking about not my family, not my friends, not those who, because like maybe a director is one of those people too. So that opinion actually matters to me. What I mean by that is like people's and actually my own bad way of thinkings, my own and people's bad theories, like jealousy. Like when I'm posting a video and I'm happy and I'm showing happiness and I'm inviting people to be positive, I don't make that decision I don't include that people's judgment into my decision, because they're gonna say like, yo, you are being happy while a lot of children are dying every day. I don't include that in my decisions because I know that's a bad way of thinking, and I actually had that. The way of thinking should change, not my content on any of those contents. And these are the things that are happening. And one thing else is like, the thing that I usually don't think about is like, I'm young and I have to have fun. You know, I think a lot of people in Iran don't actually count that, don't actually include that in their daily routine and daily thoughts. So I'm young, I need to have fun, and one way to have fun is with social media, with posting cool stuff and people giving you cool feedbacks, right? And that's what the society is. That's how society is today. Like back in 20 years ago, our parents didn't have that. So now there should be a culture for that. That when somebody posts something that is kind of cool, we shouldn't see the negative side. Like, yo, what's the point of these things that you're posting? What influence does these TikTok challenges have in your life? It's something cool that people are doing. We can actually do it better or worse. We can improve our content, but still I think it is really important to change our attitude towards these kind of contents. So when I myself wasn't like that. So now I'm kind of thinking about these things more. Like one way that content helps me is by having fun. So I'm including these in my thoughts recently. I'm thinking about like, dude, I'm young. Actually, these things are fun for me. Why should I care about people's judgment? You know, it wasn't social media. There wasn't any social media back in 80s. So it's normal that they have a kind of negative attitude towards it, but it has to change, you know? And I think we in Iran and people around the world, we need to really care more about happiness and care more about, we are young, let's enjoy. This is life. The way it works in Iran, I guess, and actually I have these kind of thinkings, these kind of way of thinkings too. The analogy is having fun and leisure activities is a waste of time. So basically, if you're just having fun, it means that you're wasting your time, and You shouldn't have fun because life is hard. And if you are laughing, basically, you are a joker, you are a clown, and you are somebody who is delusional, somebody who is not realistic. And I think that really needs to change. And it starts with myself, because I actually have all of these cultures, all of these analogies that I'm talking about. Actually, I have some amount of them in myself too. So I need to start from myself and to spread this kind of analogy to everyone. So when I'm looking at the content, when I'm looking at the Instagram post that somebody posted their picture having fun playing PS4, unconsciously I'm against them. Unconsciously I'm like, yo, dude, come on. What are you doing with your life? Talk about that. Don't post video games pictures. But I should stop that moment and say, this guy's having fun. That's a cool thing. Comment and give him positive energy. Like, dude, I hope you always have fun. You see how world is better that way? So that's what I think we should do, and I'm going to do. Thanks. Basically, I don't know if it was a sudden stop or what, but thanks for watching. Actually, I go to YouTube Studio sometimes, and it's no surprise, but no one's watching. I mean, no surprise. I know no one should be watching because I'm not promoting it anywhere, and I'm not actually keeping a momentum on YouTube, but just saying it for future viewers to thanks if you're watching. Stay positive, and I really want to end it with a quote. I want to make a quote right now. Stay positive and spread positivity. And change your toothbrush every 6 months. It's really important though. Goodbye.